Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Shawnee, Kansas, as the Bentonville Tigers take to the road once again to take on the Jaguars of Mill Valley High School. Hello, everyone. I'm John McElroy, and I'm joined here in Shawnee, Kansas tonight by my good friend and colleague, Donnie Payne, and we are excited to have you join us for another great Friday night of high school football. We've got a great matchup tonight between two elite programs. Of course, Bentonville Tigers coming into tonight's game at 2-0 on the season after a big win last week against Kansas City Rockhurst. That one played on the road as well. The Tigers come in tonight's game under the direction of head coach Jody Grant in his sixth season at Bentonville High School. Coach Grant comes in with a record of 50 wins to only 13 losses and boasts the defending 7A West Conference champions. The Mill Valley Jaguars, part of the 5A classification here in Kansas. The Mill Valley Jaguars are the defending 2019 the state champions in the 5A classification. They come into tonight's game a perfect 2-0 on the season. Got a big win to start the season. That was 45-14 over Derby High School. Derby High School came in as the back-to-back 6A classification state champions, but the Mill Valley Jaguars just dominated Derby High School to open the season. And then last week, Mill Valley defeated DeSoto High School by a score of 70-21. Well, it is senior night here at Mill Valley High School. Mill Valley's boasting 28 seniors on their roster, and they're being honored here on the field here before the game begins. Well, we've got a lot to do before kickoff of tonight's game, and when we return, I'll bring in my good friend and colleague, Donnie Payne, and we're going to talk a little bit about last week, but more about tonight's matchup between your Bentonville Tigers and the Mill Valley Jaguars. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Bentonville Tiger football on the Bentonville Sports Network.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you.
Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car. It's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutoBody.com.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
And we welcome you back to Shawnee, Kansas, where the senior night activities for the senior football players of Mill Valley wrapping up here on the field. We're coming to you from the home stands here at Jaguar Stadium. So at this point, let me bring in my friend, my colleague, Donnie Payne. Donnie, great to be back with you this week. Another trip here to the Kansas City metro area. This time on the Kansas side, coming in to play a really good Mill Valley Jaguar team, defending state champs here in the 5A classification. But before we get into Mill Valley, hey, let's go back to last week. I think you and I, we've witnessed a lot of Tiger football over the years, but what an epic high school football game that was last week at Rockhurst.
John, that was a really fun game to have a chance to call. Both teams back and forth. For the most part of that game, it was just a defensive struggle, back and forth. And then we were talking, how close the game was. Both teams had 275 yards in total offense at the end of the game. Both teams we had 13 first downs. They had 15. You just look at all the stats, and it's just almost a mirror image of each other, exactly what's going on.
It really was, Donnie, and I was looking at the same stats and kind of going over it, and that's one of the things that immediately stuck out. The one stat, though, that was pretty divergent there was, I believe, the time of possession. I want to say Rockhurst held that ball for over 28 minutes in the ball game to Bentonville's 19. But other than that, you're exactly right. A very evenly matched game, as we likened it to two heavyweight fighters just trading punches. I think at one point, didn't we talk about 6 or 7 lead changes in that game?
Yeah, John, it went back and forth. It was 3-0 at the end of the first quarter. It was 14-10 at the end at halftime, and then it was 21-17 at the end. It's just, and both of those scores came in the third quarter. The fourth quarter, both defenses just kept rising to the occasion time after time.
Well, you mentioned defense, and we're going to step away here for the national anthem. All right, there you have it, the national anthem performed by the Mill Valley High School Band. Great job by those young people. Great job tonight. Always good to hear that. Well, Donnie, let's go back a little bit. You talked about defense in that game last week. I want to just talk about the play of outside linebacker Zane Ochoa. That's a young man during the Conway game, had a big game. But I want to say he had 14 tackles last week at Rockhurst. I'll tell you, he is just he's gone to another level right now.
Yeah, John, and he was the Farm Bureau, Northwest or Benton County Farm Bureau gives away Player of the Week awards, and he won the award for Bentonville. And, 14 tackles, some pass breakups, almost had another interception. He was just all over the field for this defense last week.
Yeah, so, Zane Ochoa, of course, Cole Joyce kind of anchors that defense. Another big game by Cole Joyce, and tell you tonight it's going to be really important for that Bentonville defense to put together another good performance, as we'll talk about here in just a little bit. Really explosive offense by Mill Valley. But let's go over to the offensive side of the ball last week. Donnie, looking at it, I thought Andrew Edwards had another good game. He was 10 of 16 for 130 yards, 2 touchdowns. And if you look at his performance over the last 2 weeks, 21 of 34 for 348 yards, 4 touchdowns. Andrew Edwards is his efficiency rating, very, very efficient, completing about 62% of his passes. He's getting it done both on the ground and through the air.
And John, they didn't ask him to throw the ball a lot last week, but he made some important passes when he did throw it. A couple of big touchdown passes to Chaz Nimrod. Chaz last week had both of the receiving touchdowns. Mm-hmm. But I also I'm still just really impressed, John, on the offensive side of the ball by Josh Ficklin, the sophomore. I actually, just as I was walking in, saw him standing outside the locker room there. He does not look like a sophomore.
He sure doesn't.
He's already, very, very muscular built young man. But 15 carries last week, 112 yards. That's 7.5 yards every time he touched the football, and it takes more than one man to bring him down.
Absolutely. And that's his second consecutive game, 100-yard game. He went for 107 in the first game of the season against Conway, and then 112 last week against a very big, very physical Rockhurst team. And, again, I think, Josh Ficklin's going to have another big one tonight if Bentonville wants to come out of here with a win. And, again, I'm going to say it every week. When you got running backs that are carrying the ball over 100 yards, you have to give credit to that big offensive line up front there. Jackson Kaler at his center position, Ryan Garrett and Avery Styron at the guard positions, Ethan Fitzgerald, Ryan Garrett, and Josh Street at the tackle positions, and then Jackson Gilbert and Luke Wright there at your tight end. And those guys have really been blowing some holes, and so offensive line play again tonight is going to be really big.
That's right, John. And I was looking at as we were walking in, this Mill Valley team, and some of the coaches said this week they're structured very similar to us, the same size players and everything. So it's going to be a battle. I'm not sure how big their defensive line is, but we're going to have to rely on that offensive line of ours tonight.
That's right. Hey, let's go ahead and step away for just a moment. We'll come back in about 45 seconds. You're watching Tiger Football on the Bentonville Sports Network.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you.
Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car. It's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutobody.com.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
And we are back here at Jaguar Stadium from Shawnee, Kansas, and we're just moments away from kickoff of tonight's football game between the Bentonville Tigers and the Mill Valley Jaguars. Well, Donnie, let's talk a little bit while we've got a minute or two before kickoff. Let's talk about this Mill Valley team. The first thing you look at when you start looking at what these guys are doing is this offense is explosive. They've really got some weapons.
Yeah, John, they put up 70 points last week, and then the first week against the defending 6A champion, they scored 45. So this is a big play, quick strike offense, and I think what Bentonville's probably going to want to do tonight, John, is rely on the run and keep our offense on the field and their offense off the field as much as possible.
Well, they're going to be led tonight by quarterback number 7, Cooper Marsh. This is an offense that returns 8 starters, and Cooper Marsh, I'll tell you what, not only can he throw the ball, he's got some big targets out there, but he also can make plays with his legs. Very, very fast, kind of a dual-threat quarterback. So the Tigers are going to have their hands full defensively with Cooper Marsh tonight. His big target's going to be number 5, Kendrick Jones, a 6'5", 190-pound junior receiver. I'll tell you, he is their big play receiver.
And he's back to receive the kickoff for them also, John.
So here we go. The Tigers are going to kick it away to begin the ball game. Back deep to receive. That's going to be number 3, Jacob Hartman, and number 5, Kendrick Jones. Looks like number 83 for the Tigers, that's Logan Tymonson. He's going to line up to kick it away. So we are just about set for football here. Beautiful evening here in the state of Kansas. Game time temps got to be somewhere around 70 degrees. Perfect night for football. So good crowd, even with all the COVID protocols in place. Good following by Tiger Nation across the way. And, of course, the Mill Valley fans turned out en masse tonight. Tymonson approaches the ball. He's going to go a sky kick. It's going to be fair caught by an upback at the 34-yard line. And that's where Mill Valley will put it in play to begin their first possession of the ball game. Just underway from Shawnee, Kansas, the Bentonville Tigers and the Mill Valley Jaguars.
John, Bentonville that time, they lined up. They didn't look like they wanted to try to even kick either one of those return men tonight for them.
So Mill Valley will come to the line of scrimmage. It'll be Cooper Marsh. He's going to have Quinn Wittenauer lined up as running back behind him in the pistol formation. Single receivers to the right and the left. Marsh takes the snap. He is hit immediately, gets away. He's going to get outside a little bit, but he's going to lose yardage. Holy cow, Donnie. What a defensive call to begin the game. You know, I think one of the defensive players for Bentonville, Donnie, got to Cooper Marsh before the ball was even snapped back
Yeah,
there.
Bentonville almost had a chance to take the handoff on that play,
Did
John.
you happen to get the number?
I did not see.
It had to be maybe a blitz, maybe Cole Joyce coming through or something. Wow. Well, it's a loss of 3 on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 13. Now Whitnauer is going to flank Marsh to his left. Marsh takes a snap. He's going to keep himself over the left side. Marsh is going to be hit immediately by Cole Joyce. Again, thrown for a no gain on the play. Well, they'll give him about a half yard, but another great defensive play by the Bentonville Tigers.
And John, we keep talking about it. Outside, you do not want to try to run on to the outside against this defense. They're just too fast, especially our 2 middle linebackers. They close as well as anybody in the state of Arkansas.
So a big play early in the ball game here. 3rd and 13. The Jaguars are going to have the ball on their own 32-yard line. Just underway.
You guys are watching. I'm sure you noticed the Mill Valley offense. Their uniforms look a whole lot like Penn State.
Pistol formation. Whitnauer now goes in motion. Whistles come in, and there's a delay of game. Flags on the field, yeah. So Mill Valley is going to get a delay of game. Wow, what a start for the Tigers. Donnie, 3rd now and 18. Huge play for the Tigers.
And John, you get a team in 3rd in this situation. You cannot allow the first down.
So it looks like Jacob Hartman, number 3, will split out to the right. It'll be Kendrick Jones, Hunter Johns, and Tyler Reiches split to the left. Marsh takes a snap. He's looking to his left. He throws, and it's going to be complete, but well short of the first down. Pass was completed to number 12, Hunter Johns. He caught the ball at the 32-yard line, but was pushed out of bounds. So they'll call it a 6-yard pickup on the play, but it's going to bring up 4th down and 12. Cade Foster back deep to receive the punt. And be number 9, Chris Tennant, will be in to do the punting duties for the Jaguars. Low snap. Tennant. It's blocked. It's blocked. And the Tigers are going to get the ball inside the Jaguar 20. Tell you, low snap. Tennant looked like he was able to handle it, Donnie, but the Tigers just kept coming and have blocked the kick. What a start for the Bentonville Tigers.
Yeah, John, you couldn't script a better start for Bentonville. 3 and out on this high-powered offense, and then you block the punt. Starting your first possession on their 19-yard line. That is, anybody would like to start a game that way.
So 1st and 10 Bentonville at the Jaguar 19. Andrew Edwards will be your signal caller for the Tigers. He'll split 2 receivers to the left. He's got Cooper Smith bringing motion across the formation. Edwards takes a snap, looking to throw, throws out to Cooper Smith, complete. Cooper Smith inside the 10, and Cooper Smith is going to be run out of bounds just inside the 10 at around the 9-yard line.
It's a first down. No, going to be a little short of the first down.
Okay, so they're going to mark him a little short. It'll be 2nd and short. Donnie, I actually think that's okay right there, but hey, what a nice throw and catch there by Andrew Edwards and Cooper Smith. 9-yard pickup on the play. It'll be 2nd and 1. Edwards looking to the sidelines for the play call. He's got Chaz Nimrod split out to the left.
Going to be a false start on our tight end on this side. John jumped.
So little motion on the right side of the Bentonville offensive line. They'll back it up 5. It'll make it 2nd and 6. Wow, what a start. I'll tell you, Mill Valley's first game of the season, Donnie, against Derby High School, they got off to a quick start against Derby High School and just went on to dominate that game. But Bentonville off to the quick start tonight. Edwards, goes to Anderson. Anderson puts his head down, gets back to the 10-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4 on the play. It's going to be 3rd down and call it 3.
John, Bentonville came out there trying to run it. Anderson just put his head down and was able to pick up some yardage there. It was pretty well stopped up though in the middle.
So 3rd and 3. Twin receivers to the right. Edwards takes a snap. Give goes to Anderson. Anderson
Big
cutting
hole,
inside.
John.
Anderson, touchdown Bentonville. Sean Anderson on a 10-yard touchdown run, and Bentonville takes an early 6-0 lead.
John, big hole there. Big hole there on that time for Sean Anderson.
I think we're coming over. All right. So Logan Turner on to add the point after, and Bentonville takes a 7-0 lead. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Bentonville Tiger football on the Bentonville Sports Network.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
All right, we are back here, Shawnee, Kansas, where the Bentonville Tigers have taken a 7-0 lead with 10:06 left to go, first quarter of play. Logan Thomason on to do the kicking duties. Got Thomason kicking tonight. Again, a sky kick over to the left side. It's going to be fair caught at the 20-yard line, so Mill Valley will start its second possession of the ball game from their own 20-yard line.
Well, John, Bentonville, you couldn't have scripted a better start for Bentonville's defense there. 3 and out against this offense. Block punt and a three-play 19-yard touchdown drive. Bentonville sees the early momentum. Let's see if they can keep it on this drive.
So Cooper Marsh now will bring his offense back on the field. He's got Tyler Reiches split wide to the left. Give goes to Whitnauer. Whitnauer, number 1, pushes his way through the pile. He's going to pick up about 6 on the play. I believe he loses his helmet.
That was a Bentonville, number 34.
Yeah, that's Max Shreve. Max Shreve lost his helmet, so he'll have to come out of play. 6-yard pickup on first down. It'll be 2nd and 4.
Mill Valley's offensive line was able to open up a nice hole in that carry, John.
So Quinn Whitnauer will stand behind Cooper Marsh, pistol formation, twin receivers to the left. Marsh takes a snap. Give goes again to Whitnauer.
Nothing
Whitnauer
there that
is
time.
going to be met at the line of scrimmage. And the home crowd getting a little frustrated right there. Bentonville, a host of Tigers in on the tackle, just kind of pushed Whitnauer back, and they wanted some extracurricular activity, but nothing doing there.
Another big third down here, John, for this defense. Another chance to get a 3 and out.
So 3rd and 3. Trip receivers to the left. Marsh now looking over to the sidelines for the play. Offense will reset. Marsh takes a snap. He's looking to his left. He throws, and it is incomplete. Great coverage that time by number 42, Cole Joyce. Pass was intended for number 5, Kendrick Jones, the big 6'5", 190-pound junior. But Joyce with great coverage, and it brings up another 4th down for the Jaguars.
Mill Valley sending out the punt team again, John. It will be interesting to see if Bentonville comes after him again.
Chris Tennant, number 99, again on to do the punting duties for the Jaguars. Tigers will send Cade Foster. He's going to stand back at his own 33-yard line. Tennant gets the kick away.
What a
good
nice punt.
spiraling kick. That's going to be taken at about the 25 by Cade Foster. Cade Foster just almost eluded the first tackler, kind of got away from him, lost his balance. His knee hit at about the 24, and that's where Bentonville will put it in play on their second possession of the ball game. Yeah, Donnie, you're right. Tennant, what a great kick that young man had right there.
John, that was probably one of the best punts we've seen this year.
So, yeah, Mill Valley had it at their own 28, and now Bentonville's going to start at their own 24. I'm not good enough to do the math that quick.
48.
It's
46.
A big
46.
punt.
46 yards.
Good job, Donnie. Andrew Edwards now will send Jackson Gilbert in motion to the left side of the formation. Edwards takes a snap, go. No, it's a pass complete. That's Chaz Nimrod. Nimrod at the 50.
No one's going to catch him, John.
30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Bentonville.
76-yard pass to Chaz Nimrod. John, as soon as that first man missed the tackle, nobody on that field is going to catch Chaz.
Tell you what, Andrew Edwards with the play action to Josh Ficklin just hit Chaz Nimrod over the middle. Chaz broke the first tackle, and then nobody was going to catch Chaz Nimrod. So once again, Logan Turner on to attempt the point after. It'll be Cade Foster on the hold. Kick is up, and it is good. And with 8:38 left to go, first quarter of play, Bentonville on top, 14-0. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Tiger Football on the Bentonville Sports Network.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
All right, we're back here in Shawnee, Kansas, where the Bentonville Tigers have taken a 14-0 lead over the defending 5A state champion Mill Valley Jaguars. Logan Thomason now set to do the kicking duties. Thomason now is going to kick it deep. It's going to be taken by Jacob Hartman. Hartman now out over the 30. Hartman still on his feet, finally upended at the 35-yard line. Good return that time by number 3, Jacob Hartman.
John, right there, that's probably the reason we're not kicking deep.
Well, you know, right there, Donnie, I think the thought was maybe kind of change it up a little bit, kind of keep them off guard. I'm sure the coaching staff for the Jaguars thought, well, 2 sky kicks, you know, let's see what we can do and try to make an adjustment. And then we kicked it deep, but give Hartman some credit. He made a nice return. So Cooper Marsh now on the Jaguar third possession of the ball game. He's got Quinn Whitnauer behind him in the backfield. Marsh taking the snap, looking to throw, throws to his left, complete to number 5, Kendrick Jones. Jones is hit at the 42. And he is driven back. They're going to give him forward progress out to the 43-yard line. They'll call it an 8-yard pickup. Donnie, looks to me more like about 7. Looks like second and 3.
The down marker says second and 3. They have that digital chain marker system, John, that tells you down and distance from the sideline over there.
Wow. All right, second and 3. Ball spotted at the Jaguar 43. And
we're going to have a penalty on Mill Valley, John. False start.
So a false start penalty on Mill Valley. You know, Donnie, I was talking to some of the folks here at Mill Valley prior to the game. They said one of the things in that Derby game is Mill Valley had very, very few. I didn't have a penalty in the first half, but already 2 in the early going here. And Mill Valley trying to get some things going as the Tigers have raced out to a 14-0 lead. Tripped receivers to the right, single receiver into the boundary. Whitnauer behind Marsh in the backfield. Marsh takes a snap, give goes to Whitnauer. Whitnauer still on his feet, and Whitnauer is going to get back to about the 43. I think that was the original line of scrimmage before the penalty, but it's going to bring up 3rd and 3.
John, Tyson Wembley that time, someone tripped him up, but Tyson Wembley was the man that came up and finished him off.
Mill Valley now quickly up to the line of scrimmage. Now they look to be changing the play. Bentonville showing blitz. Keegan Steinspring coming up there. Keegan Steinspring is on the blitz. Pass by Marsh is going to be complete to number 12, Hunter Johns. John's going to make the catch at midfield, and that's going to be enough for a Jaguar first down.
John, Bentonville's playing a zone, and the 2 completions Mill Valley's hit on this drive, the receivers just found that soft spot in the zone and sat there.
Now Mill Valley trying to run a little tempo here. Well, they're getting up to the line of scrimmage, but they're looking over the defense, then looking to the coaches for the play call. Marsh, give goes to Whitnauer. Whitnauer's got a crease up the middle. Whitnauer is going to get up to about the 42-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8. It'll be a pickup of 8. It'll bring up second down and 2.
Now Bentonville's defense needs to stiffen back up here, John. Come out real high. You don't want to let your foot off the gas too quick.
Marsh, give again to Whitnauer. Whitnauer is met at the line of scrimmage. He'll fall forward for a yard. It'll be 3rd and short. So 3rd down, less than a yard to go. Ball's going to be spotted on the Bentonville 41-yard line. They need to get to the 40 for a first. 5:59 left to go. First quarter of play, Bentonville on top 14-0. Twin receivers now, split to the left. Marsh takes a snap and gives to Whitnauer.
He's going to get there, John.
It looked like he was going to be stopped short of the first down, but fell forward, and the ball's going to be spotted just inside the 40-yard line of the Tigers. So
John,
first and 10.
He was able to make one move in the backfield, or he would have been stopped short.
So now Mill Valley getting something going offensively. They're going to put trip receivers out to the right, pistol formation. Quinn Whitnauer behind Cooper Marsh. And
we're going to have another false start.
So again, Mill Valley plagued by penalties here in this first quarter. The 3rd penalty, another false start, and it'll make it 1st and 15.
And John, they have 2 false starts and a delay of game so far in this first quarter.
All right, Marsh sets the offense. Looking to throw, looking to the left. He throws complete. That's Tyler Reiches on the reception. Reiches makes the catch at the 40-yard line. Gets the 5 yards from the procedure penalty. So it's going to bring up second down and 10. Eli Estes in on the tackle that time. Or Ethan Estes, I'm sorry. Second and 10 now. Give goes to Whitnauer. Whitnauer cutting his way. Whitnauer breaking through a couple of tackles. And a late flag comes in, Donnie, and I'm afraid, well, there was something that happened over here on the sidelines, right by where the side judge was. That's where the flag came in. Johnny Anderson and big number 75 looks like they've got into it here a little bit. So we're going to have to wait to see how the officials sort this one out. But
Mill Valley looks like they're walking backwards, John.
Wow. Well, it was big number 75, an offensive lineman for Mill Valley. Saw him kind of tangled up with Johnny Anderson over here on the sidelines, and not sure what was going on there. Totally away from the play as Whitnauer ran it up the middle. He got first down yardage. Well, let's see what they say here.
Well, if it's after the play, John, he'll have the first down.
Wow. Yeah.
So yeah, it'll be 1st and 10 from that spot, John.
Yeah.
So they got to reset the chains. So he did get the first. He established the first down,
Yeah.
and then since the penalty was after that, it's 1st and 10 again from the new spot.
So 1st and 10, ball at the Bentonville 42-yard line. 4 minutes, 10 seconds. First quarter play. Bentonville out to a 14-0 lead. But Mill Valley now getting something going offensively. Marsh drops back. He's looking to his right. Now he's going to take off and run right here. And Marsh is going to be hit at the 36-yard line. He's going to fall forward down to the 34-yard line. It'll be an 8-yard pickup on first down. It'll bring up 2nd down and 8.
Great coverage that time by the secondary, John. Made the quarterback, Cooper Marsh, pull the ball down to run, but the outside rush lost containment. There was no one there to keep him in the pocket.
Now, I'll tell you what, Cooper Marsh, he is a threat with his legs. He can, once he gets into open space, he can really take off. So Marsh now takes snap, dropping straight back. He's looking downfield, doesn't have a receiver. Now he's going to turn it up and run, and Marsh is going to be hit hard at the 26-yard line. He'll pick up first down yardage. But Donnie, he took a shot. He didn't slide in right there, and he paid for it. Didn't get a number on the Tiger that hit him, but
I think it was Keegan
Steinsbury, number 45.
And John, once again, the left end there was just crashed all the way in, and he was able to get outside the pocket.
So 1st and 10 Jaguars at the Tiger 27. Got 4 receivers split out to the left side. Now Whitnauer goes in motion back behind Marsh. Whitnauer takes the snap. He breaks a tackle. Wow. Whitnauer. And Donnie, what's impressive to me about Whitnauer, it looks like he's hit at the line of scrimmage, but somehow he's just able to squirt through and accelerate. And it's going to be 2nd and short once again.
John, if more than one man's not getting to him either, he's breaking the tackles and getting through there.
Again, this is an offense that exploded for 70 points last week. So they know how to put points on the board. Let's see if the Tigers can stop them right here. Marsh takes a snap, looking to his left. He's rolling now to his left. He's going to turn it in and run it right here. Now he's going to throw. Well, Donnie, he had to be real close to being past that line of scrimmage. The officials were right on it. But, boy, he almost carried that thing too far. Threw it incomplete.
Yeah.
All right, 3rd and short.
John, he made it interesting. If you're going to throw it away there, I'd rather you throw it down the sideline. He threw it back in the middle of the field. That could have been disastrous had there been a Tiger there.
So Righteous, Johns, and Kendrick Jones split out to the left. Marsh takes the snap. Give goes to Whitnauer. Whitnauer inside the 15. Whitnauer is going to get first down yardage to the 14-yard line.
And John, here we were talking about, the quick strike offense for Mill Valley. This will be their 13th play of this drive, and Bentonville's run 4 offensive plays in this first quarter.
Kind of reminds you a little bit about the way Rockhurst operated last week. Long drive, taking a lot of time off the clock here. Twin receivers to the left. Marsh takes a snap. Looks like it's going to be an option play to the right. Marsh is going to keep it. He's going to get down inside the 10-yard line. They're going to give him 6 on the play. They'll make it 5. They'll give him 5-yard pickup there. It'll be 2nd down and 5 at the Tiger 9-yard line. Well, Tigers need a turnover here, Donnie.
Or hold them to a field goal attempt.
That would be good, too. Marsh. Give goes to Whitnauer. Whitnauer's going to bounce it out to the right. Whitnauer still on his feet. Finally run out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. Donnie, I believe that's going to be enough for first down yardage. We'll have to see where they mark it. But yeah, very close. Well, they're going to say, a little short. So 3rd and short right here.
I'd watch they don't line up under the center. I was going to say watch for a quarterback sneak, but that's not an option when you're lined up in the pistol formation.
Well, here we go. Shotgun formation.
And he got Bentonville to jump.
Yeah. Looked like Zane Ochoa just anticipated a little quick right there. So that'll be a half the distance. It'll be a 1st and goal after the walk-off.
And, John, that's one of those things. The last thing the defensive coaches tell you, hey, don't jump. It's 3rd and short. They're going to try to draw you off sides, and then you jump.
So now it's going to be 1st and goal. The ball is going to be spotted at the 2-yard line of Bentonville. 47 seconds left to go. First quarter play. Marsh takes the snap. Give goes to Whitnauer. Whitnauer hit at the line of scrimmage, but he's going to push his way forward to the 1-yard line where it'll be 2nd and goal. Colby Crawford in on the tackle that time. Inside of 30 seconds here in the first quarter.
And no one split out wide on the right-hand side, so it allows Colby, the cornerback, to come in tight also.
All right. Whitnauer now going to readjust. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper. And Marsh is going to be in for the score. Touchdown, Mill Valley. Cooper Marsh on a 1-yard touchdown plunge. And the Jaguars get their first score of the evening. Well, Donnie, that was a time-consuming drive right there.
16 plays, John, 64 yards in 17 plays.
Chris Tennant now on to attempt the point after. Kick is up, and it's good. So with 8 seconds left to go, first quarter play, Bentonville 14, Mill Valley 7. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Tiger Football on the Bentonville Sports Network.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you.
Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car. It's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutoBody.com.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
All right, we're back in Shawnee, Kansas at Jaguar Stadium, where the Mill Valley Jaguars just got on the board to make it a 14-7 ball game. Bentonville jumped off to a 14-0 lead, but Mill Valley's offense finally being able to put something together in that drive as we come to 8 seconds left to go here in the first quarter of play. So it'll be Chris Tennant on to kick it away. All right. Tennant gets the touchback. So Bentonville with 8 seconds left to go in the first quarter of play.
We're starting on our own 20 this time, John. This is our worst field position of our two drives.
Boy, what a beautiful night here, Donnie, and a great start by the Tigers. As Andrew Edwards comes out to lead the offense. He's got Josh Ficklin behind him in the backfield. Edwards going to take the snap. Give goes to Ficklin. Ficklin trying to bounce it out to the right. Ficklin's going to pick up a couple of yards, but it'll bring up second down, and that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter play here in Kansas. So we played one. Bentonville Tigers 14, Mill Valley Jaguars 7. We'll be back for the second quarter here in just a moment. You're watching the Bentonville Tiger football on the Bentonville Sports Network.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
And we are back here in Shawnee, Kansas to start the second quarter of play with Bentonville on top of the Mill Valley Jaguars 14-7. John McElroy, Donnie Payne here tonight. We are excited to bring you all of this action here between two elite programs. So Bentonville's going to start. They're going to have it 2nd and 6 from their own 24. Trip receivers to the left. Edwards takes a snap. He's going to throw complete to Cade Foster at the 20. Foster is going to break a tackle. Foster is going to get to the 24-yard line. It's no gain on the play. Tell you what,
they're going to give him a loss of a yard, John.
Okay, lost a yard, but I tell you, I think Cade Foster did a good job to actually kind of get some of that yardage back. It looked like he was going to be tackled for maybe a 4 or 5 yard loss. So big play for the Tiger offense, 3rd and 6.
John, Bentonville needs to put something together here. You cannot put that defense right back out on the field after a 16-play drive from the Mill Valley offense.
Edwards now rolling to his right. He's going to give to Ficklin on a little run back. Ficklin's going to get across the 30, and he's going to have a first down, Donnie. What a great play design that time as Andrew Edwards rolled to his right, but then handed it to Ficklin going back to the left.
That's a little counter draw play there, John. Well designed. Good call by Coach Dannenhauer there.
And a big play. That was, as you said, Donnie, an important 3rd down as, Mill Valley comes out, gets their first score of the game on a very long drive, and you didn't want to put the defense back out there. So 1st and 10 Bentonville from their own 32. Edwards going to give to Ficklin. Ficklin met at the line of scrimmage, and Ficklin, they're going to give him forward progress. They're going to give him about a half yard on that, but not a lot of running room that time for Josh Ficklin.
John, the Mill Valley defense settled down. They got hit real quick, bad field position, give up that real big pass play. It looks like they were settling down into the game now.
Looks like Luke Wright and Jackson Gilbreth, 2 tight ends now, checking in for the Tigers.
Empty backfield, John.
Yeah, Josh Ficklin's going to split out into the boundary. 2 wide receivers to the right. Now Ficklin will come in motion across formation, and it's going to be Andrew Edwards going to keep it. A good run. Ball came
he was
out,
down.
But
he was
they're
down.
saying the officials are saying he was down. Good run that time by Andrew Edwards. Picked up 6 on the play. So it'll be 3rd and 4. Again, Donnie, another important 3rd down play. Cooper Smith going to split to the right. Chaz Nimrod coming over into the boundary. Ficklin behind Edwards. The Jaguars have everybody up in the box, single safety. This time the handoff's going to go to Ficklin. Ficklin stays on his feet. Ficklin's going to have a first down.
No, he's a little short, John.
Oh, came up just so I was looking at the down marker. It looked like he was going to have that first down. Donnie, there you go. Josh Ficklin, I know he came up a little short, but wow, what a run as he evaded that first tackler, and I thought he was going to pick it up, but it is going to be 4th down and less than a yard. So
Bentonville sent the heavy package out, John.
They're going to keep the offense on the field. 2 tight ends. Looked like maybe Edwards was trying to draw him off sides. 8 seconds on the play clock.
If you're going to run a play, you got to get it snapped. And Coach Grant called a timeout.
Yeah, I think coaches wanted a timeout. Let's go ahead and take it with him. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Tiger Football on the Bentonville Sports Network.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing. Serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
All right, we're back here where it's going to be 4th and short. Bentonville is going to bring the offense onto the field. Give goes to Ficklin. Ficklin's going to have the first down. He's going to cross the 45 and get up to about the 47-yard line. Wow, Donnie. Oh, what a gamble right there, but it pays off for the Tigers, and it's 1st and 10. Big, big play.
John able to create a whole big middle of the offensive line there. Jackson Kaler, Ryan Garrett, Avery Styron, able to open up a hole for Ficklin to get the first down.
I love it, Donnie. You just tell your offensive line, now's the time to go. Great job, Tigers. Okay, Edwards takes a snap. He's looking like he was going to go on the option, but he is going to be tackled by number 61. That is Ethan Kreiner coming through from his defensive line position, and Kreiner was just all over Edwards that time.
John, that was that same play they scored on against Conway earlier where he rolled out, then pulled up and came back across the field. And Edwards came up limping, John, so Drew Wright is coming out onto the field for the Tigers.
Number 16, Drew Wright, in at quarterback for the Tigers. He's going to have Josh Ficklin as his running back. Cooper Smith going to split into the boundary, twin receivers to the right. Wright takes a snap. Wright looking to throw. He throws complete. Good pass by Drew Wright there. He'll get some of that lost yardage back, where it's going to be third and 10. So nice pass that time.
Drew Wright to Cooper Smith, John.
Cameron Prince now checking into the ball game. It's going to be Smith and Foster and Prince, and they're going to split out to the right side. Chaz Nimrod, single receiver into the boundary. 3rd and 10 from the Bentonville 47-yard line. Drew Wright back to throw. He's going to throw incomplete. It was a screen pass attempt to Josh Ficklin. But give credit to the defense there for Mill Valley. They were able to get their hands up and knock that one down before it got into the hands of Josh Ficklin. So it's going to be 4th and 10 now at the Bentonville 47.
Leaving the offense out there.
Leaving the offense out there.
John, this is going to be a quick kick. I'd almost been willing to bet.
Drew Wright, the signal caller, and he's kind of dropping back in that quick kick formation. Wright gets it away.
Good kick, John.
Yeah, very good kick. Let's see. Takes a little bit of a Tiger roll down inside the 20, and it's going to be out of bounds. They'll spot it between they're going to spot it at the 17-yard line.
And John, the offense did run 10 plays that time. Took about 5 minutes off the clock, so the defense was able to get over there and make some changes, make some adjustments, and get a little bit of a rest.
Hey, Donnie, while we got a second, I just want to give a shout-out to this year's presenting sponsors for the Bentonville Tigers, Bob Morey Auto Body and Foster Roofing, and just really appreciate what those two businesses and what those guys do for the Bentonville Tigers and the community. So shout out to our presenting sponsors this year. All right, Cooper Marsh now looks to throw. He's looking to his left. Cooper Marsh can't find a receiver, and he's going to be sacked. Cooper Marsh going to be sacked.
And John, I couldn't see
who
got him.
3-yard loss. Now, I'll tell you what, a really nice stadium here at Jaguar Stadium, Mill Valley, but it's a very open stadium. The track goes around it, so we're pretty far away from the action here, so it's kind of hard to get it on the far sideline, but a great job by the Bentonville Tigers.
Once again, great coverage downfield, John. Just nowhere to throw that ball.
So to bring up 2nd down now and 12. Marsh going to run the option play, and Marsh going to keep it himself. Marsh is going to get to the 20. They'll give him forward progress up to about the 21, but it'll be a 3rd down play now for the Jaguars. Zane Ochoa. Tell you what, we've called that young man's name quite a bit in the last couple of weeks.
3rd and 6, John. These are the type of plays defense needs to come up with and get off the field and get the Tiger offense back out there.
Well, the Jaguars going to split trips left, single receiver into the boundary. Marsh looking to throw to his left. Marsh is stepping up. Marsh is going to throw incomplete. Ball hit the ground. Intended receiver was number 5, Kendrick Jones, but ball came off the turf at about the 24-yard line. So incomplete pass. It'll bring up 4th down now for the Jaguars.
John, last time they were this deep, Bentonville came after the punt. Let's see if they'll do it again.
Well, you remember that first punt they blocked. It was a low snap that Tennant actually kind of had to field off the ground like a shortstop. But I thought he had done pretty well. Thought he was going to get it away, and the Tigers came after it and blocked it. But so let's see what happens here. It'll be Cade Foster will stand back at his own 42. Another low snap, but Tennant gets this one away. End over end low kick. Cade Foster is going to get away from it.
John, that was one of those. Cade couldn't really come up and catch it, and they just hit just right to get a good Mill Valley roll.
Yeah, kind of a tweener right there. Took some Mill Valley roll, and it's going to get down inside the 35. It'll be spotted at the 34, and that's where the Tigers will take possession. Well, we got a moment here. Let's also give a shout out to our platinum sponsors, Northwest Health Systems and First National Bank of Northwest Arkansas. Really appreciate all of those guys do for us. Andrew Edwards now back into the ball game, along with Sean Anderson, who will line up at running back behind him. Edwards takes a snap. Give goes to Anderson. Anderson trying to find some running room to the right side of the line. Nothing there. No gain on the play. He'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Donnie looked that time like maybe a little confusion there in the backfield.
And John, that play didn't look right from the start. It was slow developing, and it just didn't look right, and it stopped at the line of scrimmage.
So this time, Chaz Nimrod, Cooper Smith going to split out to the left. 2nd and 10. Edwards rolling to his left. He's looking to throw. He's got Cooper Smith complete at the 40. Cooper Smith is going to be driven out of bounds at the 41. Be about 3 yards short of the first down, and it'll bring up 3rd and 3.
John, he pump faked Cooper. He was looking for Chaz deep, but they covered that. He was able to come back to Cooper and get a nice pickup.
You think the Jaguars got a scouting report on number 5?
I think they may. After that first play, John, they might decide to cover him this game.
I think so. So Cooper Smith, Chaz Nimrod now will split out to the right. Same formation, just flipped, Donnie.
2 tight ends and two wide receivers.
3rd and 3. This time Edwards going to go to Chaz Nimrod. He's got it at the 30. Chaz Nimrod at the 20. Chaz Nimrod 10. Touchdown Bentonville. Chaz Nimrod on a 59-yard touchdown catch. And just like that, Bentonville puts another 6 on the board. Holy cow.
John, that was an RPO, and he saw no one. Chaz was lined up in the slot. No one covered him, and Edwards did a great – he pulled that ball from Anderson and just hit Chaz on a little lob pass, and Chaz did the rest.
Great observation, Donnie. You got to give Andrew Edwards a lot of credit on being able to read that and seeing Chaz. So Logan Turner on now to attempt the point after. Kick is up, and it's good. And with 4:13 left to go in the first half of play, Bentonville takes a 21-7 lead. We'll be back in a moment. You're watching Bentonville Tiger football on the Bentonville Sports Network.
At Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale, we understand that life is too short to spend hours in an ER waiting room. And we know that in an emergency, minutes really do matter. So our entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a clinical professional in 30 minutes or less, because we think you should spend less time waiting and more time feeling better. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge, only at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state-licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
Hey, we're back here where Bentonville has just taken a 21-7 lead. 4 minutes, 13 seconds left to go, first half of play. Coming to you from Shawnee, Kansas, 3rd consecutive road trip for the Tigers. And right now they enjoy a 14-point lead over the Jaguars. Logan Thomason on again to kick off. Kicks it down. It's going to be taken around the 11-yard line.
There's number 5, John.
That's Kendrick
oh,
Jones,
great
and he is
tackle.
going to be tackled immediately. Donna,
see.
we got to get a number on that. Who was that?
He's right there. I'm following John. 19.
Number 19 for Bentonville. That is Nick Stone. Nick Stone, what a great job of the young sophomore right there. Made a great play on special teams.
Now, John, I don't see a flag on the field, but the referees are discussing something over here.
Well, the only thing I think they could discuss is how did number 19 get down there so quick on the coverage? Because Nick Stone, he was flying. What a great play.
Now, John, we got after the play another personal foul on Mill Valley. So they're going to start on their own 9-yard line.
So another costly penalty for the Jaguars. And Donnie, as you said, it will move the ball back to the Jaguar 9, where it'll be 1st and 10.
I didn't see what happened, John, but somewhere in there, I don't know if a Mill Valley player said something to the official or hit a Tiger late, but something happened after the play.
Marsh going to give to Whitnauer. Whitnauer out to his right. Whitnauer trying to find some room. Cuts it back inside at about the 15. Whitnauer is going to get up to the 18-yard line. I'll tell you, I've been pretty impressed with Quinn Whitnauer.
And John, yeah, when the holes are not there, he's been able to make his own, and when he does find an opening, he makes one cut in the backfield and he's upfield. So that's what you like to see out of a running back. He doesn't dance in the backfield.
2nd short now, less than a yard for a first down. Ball spotted at the 18 of the Jaguars. Whitnauer. Now, it's going to be Cooper Marsh going to take it over the right side.
They're going to give him the first
Yeah,
down, John.
I'll
I didn't see much running room there, but he was able to find just a little bit.
Well, he was able to make first down yards, but that was another good defensive play by the Tigers. So they'll give him yardage up to the 20-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, Mill Valley. 3 minutes, 11 seconds left to go, first half of play. Bentonville 21-7. Now Marsh looking to throw. He's looking deep, Donnie. He's got a man. That's Jacob Hartman. And Hartman's going to elude the tackler. And Hartman is going to go for a touchdown. 80 yards, Cooper Marsh to Jacob Hartman. And Donnie, Mill Valley is an extra point away from pulling within 7 points.
The one thing you cannot allow there, John, you've got a team on the ropes. You cannot allow a big pass play like that to give them back some momentum.
Well, Donnie, I think that was Mill Valley's first. That was Cooper Marsh's first attempt to really try to go vertical that time, and they were able to get the receiver wide open.
And John, yeah, it was Colby Crawford was looking back. He felt like he was supposed to have safety help over the top, and there was no safety help over the top.
Chris Tennant now to attempt the point after. Kick is up, and it's good. So with 2:49 left to go, first half of play, Bentonville 21, Mill Valley 14. Back in a moment. You're watching Tiger Football on the Bentonville Sports Network.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you.
Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car, it's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutoBody.com.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
Okay, we're back here in Kansas, Mill Valley High School, where the Jaguars of Mill Valley have pulled within 7 on an 80-yard pass play from Cooper Marsh to Jacob Hartman. Score now Bentonville 21, Mill Valley 14.
And John, Bentonville came out, hit a big 59-yard pass play, and Mill Valley responds with an 80-yard pass play of their own. And the last time they kicked off, he put it well into the end zone.
So Tennant kicking it away, and that is going to be another touchback. Boy, Chris Tennant, I believe, Donnie, if I'm not mistaken, he has been offered a scholarship, and he's committed to kick next year for Kansas State University. And he's showing why right there.
So Bentonville's going to have to go 80 yards this time, John, and they got 2:49. You'd like to see Bentonville put points on the board here, John, and answer this because we get the ball coming out of halftime, out of the half. So we score here, we can open up a three possession lead if we were able to capitalize both times.
Well, here we go. Chaz Nimrod split to the left, twin receivers to the right.
Well, false start on our 68. John jumped when the motion came over.
Yeah, well, it was Jackson Gilbert, number 47, was coming in motion across the formation, and one of the offensive line just jumped, flinched right there. So 5-yard penalty assessed on the Tigers. It'll be 1st and 15 from their own 15. Same formation. Again, Gilbert coming in motion. Edwards takes a snap. He's looking to throw. He throws.
And unable to hold on, John.
Incomplete. I'll tell you, Cooper Smith made a valiant effort to catch that one. He brought it in for just a little bit, but he was hit hard at about the 30-yard line. Ball came loose. Great effort by Cooper Smith that time, but just couldn't hang on. So 2nd and 15. Donnie, what you got to do here is you really need to pick up a first down. You do not want to give Mill Valley the ball back this deep in your own territory.
That's right, John.
So here you go, twin receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Give goes to Josh Ficklin over the right side. Ficklin going to try to move the pile. He's still on his feet. Looks like a rugby scrum.
Mill Valley's going to use a timeout, John.
Yeah, Mill Valley calls timeout. Let's go ahead and take it with him. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Bentonville Sports Network.
It could happen to me.
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 It did happen to me.
A heat stroke can happen to anyone, and it's 100% preventable. Always remember, prehydrate, hydrate, and rehydrate. For more tips on proper hydration, go to kendrickfincher.org.
All right. Coming out of the timeout, there'll be 2 minutes, 26 seconds left to go. First half of play. It'll be 3rd and 11 for the Tigers from their own 19-yard line. Chaz Nimrod, and I believe that is that Cade Foster?
I think it's Cade next to him.
Split out here to the left side. Edwards awaits the snap. Edwards looking to throw, looking downfield, and
that time he held on, John.
It is complete.
First down.
Cooper Smith, now he gets up pretty gingerly, but I'll tell you what, Cooper Smith, what an effort by that young man on a big first down pickup after Mill Valley calls the timeout. Huge play by number 12.
John, it was the same route he had dropped just a minute ago. They went right back to it. Same result, or same play, same hit, but he held on to it that time.
Cameron Prince now checking into the ball game. He'll line up to the left side with Chaz Nimrod. Edwards now dropping back, looking to throw. Wants to throw it across the middle to
Edwards.
Edwards trying to throw it across the middle. I believe that was Cameron Prince, number 20.
It was 21, John.
I'm sorry, 21. That's Sean Anderson.
Yeah, Sean Anderson snuck out of the backfield there, and Andrew hit him in the back with the ball. He wasn't ready for it. He was wide open too, John, out of the backfield.
2nd down and 10. Nimrod going to line up as a single receiver into the boundary. Cooper Smith, Cade Foster, twins to the left. Sean Anderson in the backfield. Edwards takes a snap. Give goes to Anderson. Anderson's got some running room. Anderson's still on his feet, and Anderson's going to get out to the 38-yard line. He'll be about 3 yards shy of the first down. It'll bring up 3rd and 3.
Cooper Smith coming back out on the field, John.
So again, another important third down play. Minute 32 left to go in the half. Give goes to Anderson. Anderson trying to find his way. Anderson.
He fumbled it, John.
And I'll tell you, Mill Valley saying they've come up with it, and they have. The official signals first down Mill Valley, so costly turnover right there with a minute 20 left to go in the half. Mill Valley is going to get great field position at the Tiger 38-yard line.
John, there was just a big scrum there. Not really sure what happened, but I saw the referee, the umpire threw his beanbag, and that's never a good thing.
Yeah. So it'll be 1st and 10, Jaguars at the Tiger 41. 1 minute, 20 seconds left to go in the half.
Empty backfield.
Marsh looking to throw. Now he's stepping up. He throws.
Dropped.
No,
he caught it.
Oh,
I thought
he caught it.
I thought he dropped it.
Donnie, it looked to me, too, like he dropped it, but official right there on the play. I think he bobbed it a little bit, came up with it. Quickly, Mill Valley up to the line. Ball will be spotted at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10, Jaguars. Minute 10, clock rolling. Marsh throws, and that's going to be an interference call. That's going to go against Ethan Estes, number 8. Got there just a little too soon. So after the fumble, 2 plays, Donnie, and the Jaguars are knocking on the door.
John, just how good Bentonville started the first half, that's how bad this last 2 minutes is going right here for Bentonville. Gave up an 80-yard touchdown, fumble it, and 2 plays they're within inside the 10-yard line again.
Well, the Tigers certainly need a break right here. After the walk-off, ball is going to be spotted down at the 13-yard line.
So they still can get a first down at the 3.
So 1st and 10 at the Tiger 13. Marsh takes a snap. He's going to keep it himself over the right side. Marsh is inside the 10. Marsh is going to get down around the 5-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Mill Valley's going to use another timeout.
Yep, that'll be their 2nd timeout. Donnie, let's go ahead and keep it right here. So the Tigers, after getting out to a quick start, Mill Valley have gotten back into the ball game, and they are just a few yards now, 6 yards from potentially tying this ball game up.
Yeah, John, Bentonville started out first drive, blocked punt, 3 and out, big pass play to Chaz Nimrod, and two, and then the third score, another big pass play. But then the last 3 minutes here, John, 80-yard touchdown for Mill Valley. Bentonville fumbles the ball in our own territory, and in 2 plays, Mill Valley's at the 6-yard line. So that just as fast as we started the first half, they're in our first quarter. They're ending the first half just as fast.
Mill Valley, when they come out of the timeout, they'll have 1 timeout remaining. 56 seconds left to go, first half of play. They're going to have it 2nd down and 4 at the Bentonville 6-yard line. Tyler Reishis going to split out to the right. Kendrick Jones, big 6'5" wide receiver. He's going to line up sort of in an H-back position to the left. Cooper Marsh with Wittenauer behind him in the backfield. Give goes to Wittenauer,
no gain.
And Wittenauer
lost
is
yardage, John.
dropped. He's going to be dropped back at the 9-yard line. 3-yard loss on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 6. Zane Ochoa in on the play there for the Tigers, so got to hold him here, Donnie.
Mill Valley's got a little confusion. Can't get a play in here, John.
16 on the play clock. Well, now they're coming up.
Let a lot of time run off there.
Single receivers to either side. Marsh now dropping back. He's looking to throw. He's stepping up, and he's going to get inside the 5, and
he's going to have
the first down.
He's going to have the first down, John.
With 11 seconds left to go in the first half of play.
They never signaled for the clock to stop. There they finally did.
8 seconds left to go. So 3 seconds ran off. It'll be interesting. Yeah, it's going to be 1st and 10 now.
So the clock will start as soon as they are ready.
They still have a timeout remaining.
He's
And
not
the clock,
wanting.
clock
There
has
it
not
goes.
started. Yeah, there it goes. Marsh going to give to.
No, he's not in. He's short.
Down.
He's short.
2, 1.
They're going to get the timeout at 1 second, John.
Oh, wow. I'll tell you what, that was almost disaster for
And
Mill Valley.
the referee that's 40 yards away just chunked the flag at our coaches.
So it's going to be timeout Mill Valley. Donnie, we're going to keep it right here once again. Wow.
Hopefully that's just a sideline warning, John.
I'll tell you, that was almost disaster for Mill Valley as that clock was just about set to tick down to 0. But as it stands, Mill Valley's going to get one play from about the foot line.
Well, John, do they go for the touchdown here, or do they get some points?
I think there's no question, Donnie, they're going for the touchdown here. I mean, there's no way they're going to bring the field goal unit on with the ball a foot from the goal line. They're the defending 5A state champs in their home stadium. I would be shocked if they brought on the field goal kicker.
Nope, he was out there in the huddle, but now he's coming over here.
Yeah, that's kind of some smoke and mirrors, but everybody in the Bentonville coaching staff knows that they're lining up. Wow, let's see if the Tigers can get a big play right here. So here we go. 1st and goal from the foot line, 1 second. This will be the final play of the first half. Marsh takes a snap. He's going to keep it himself, and he's in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Jaguars. So the Mill Valley Jaguars are within an extra point away of tying this one up here at halftime. Tell you now, Mill Valley got the kind of swinging gate formation going, but they now bring the offensive line back. Tennett's kick is up, and it's good. So at the end of the first half, we begin where we started, tie ball game. Both teams tied at 21. Hey, we're going to step away for a few minutes. We're going to run some commercials. We'll come back in just a little bit, talk more about the first half. You're watching Bentonville Tiger football on the Bentonville Sports Network.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you.
Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car, it's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At bobmoreyautobody.com.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you.
Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car, it's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At bobmoreyautobody.com.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
At Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale, we understand that life is too short to spend hours in an ER waiting room. And we know that in an emergency, minutes really do matter. So our entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a clinical professional in 30 minutes or less, because we think you should spend less time waiting and more time feeling better. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge, only at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
All right, we're back here in Shawnee, Kansas at Mill Valley High School, where the score is tied up 21-21 here at halftime. John McElroy, Donnie Payne bring you all of tonight's action. Donnie, quite a first half. Bentonville races out to a 14-0 lead, and it was all Bentonville in the first quarter, but then Shawnee Mission made a comeback there, and boy, we've got a ball game here at halftime.
Yeah, John, Bentonville raced out 14-0. Mill Valley was able to put a touchdown in, and Bentonville answered on another just three-play drive, big pass to Chaz Nimrod. Then things went south for Bentonville. Mill Valley hits a big 80-yard pass, busted coverage, 80-yard pass, touchdown. Bentonville takes the opening kickoff, fumbles it around their own 40-yard line, and Mill Valley, on the last play of the first half, is able to get a quarterback run in from the 1-yard line to tie it up at halftime.
Yeah, when this game started, Mill Valley got the opening possession, and Bentonville's defense just was giving them all sorts of problems. Bentonville's defense was playing fast, and I'm not sure that Mill Valley, they played some good teams, Derby High School to start the season, but I'm not sure they were ready for the speed of Bentonville's defense, at least initially. But, hey, let's give this Jaguar team a lot of credit. These are well-coached young men, very talented, 28 seniors on this roster, 8 returning starters on offense. This is an offense that put up 70 points last week. They made some adjustments, and give those young men credit. They were able to kind of get a rhythm offensively, but, great job by the Bentonville defense early on. And, let's hope coming out here in the second half, Bentonville's defense can kind of reestablish itself.
That's right, John. And, everyone knows I've been on the sideline for the last several years, and I would be down there on this sideline right now. The way this half ended, I would be pondering whether or not I really wanted to go up to Coach Grant to interview him at halftime. But I'm just kidding. Coach Grant was always very gracious, but I know he's not pleased with the way Bentonville finished that first half.
Yeah, just kind of the turnover there, of course, and then the Jaguars did what you're supposed to do on the turnover. They capitalized, but with just 1 second left going into the locker room there, Jaguars certainly have a lot of momentum. But, Donnie, offensively, Bentonville's looked very, very sharp. Andrew Edwards, I thought he's looked great at times, hit some big passes. They've converted some big third down plays. Chaz Nimrod having another big game. Josh Ficklin getting some nice runs. So offensively, seems like things are going pretty well. 21 points in the first half, and we'll look for more of the same as they come out here in the second half.
Well, John, just watching the Mill Valley defense, they are playing man coverage on our receivers, and it's burned them a couple of times, especially with Chaz, but they are putting 7-8 guys up there in the box, and it's been a lot harder running the ball tonight than it has been the first two games for this Bentonville offense. But our coaches, we say it every week, they are really good at making halftime adjustments, I'm sure. And we get the ball to start the second half. And so look for something, look for a big play or something right off the bat to try to answer and get some of that momentum back on our sideline.
Absolutely. Well, it's senior night here at Mill Valley High School, and some of the seniors cheer squad and dance teams are being honored here at halftime. We're going to go ahead and step away, run a few more commercials. We'll return in just a little bit. We'll be just about set for the start of the second half of play here in Kansas. We'll be back in just a little while. You're watching Bentonville Tiger football on the Bentonville Sports Network.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you.
Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car, it's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutobody.com.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
It could happen to me.
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 It did happen to me.
A heat stroke can happen to anyone, and it's 100% preventable. Always remember, prehydrate, hydrate, and rehydrate. For more tips on proper hydration, go to kendrickfincher.org.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you.
Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car, it's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutobody.com.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you.
Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car, it's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At bobmoreyautobody.com.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
At Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale, we understand that life is too short to spend hours in an ER waiting room. And we know that in an emergency, minutes really do matter. So our entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a clinical professional in 30 minutes or less, because we think you should spend less time waiting and more time feeling better. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge, only at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
All right, we're back here in Shawnee, Kansas, Jaguar Stadium, where the Mill Valley Jaguars and the Bentonville Tigers tied up at 21 here at half. Well, the seniors have been honored here at halftime, and the Jaguar marching band over in the north end zone, performing for the halftime crowd. And good scene here tonight. Beautiful night for football, and we've got a great ball game again this week, Donnie. Donnie, I'm going to turn it over to you. I believe you have a scoring summary here of the first half.
All right, John. Bentonville will get on the board first tonight, a 19-yard three-play drive, capped by a Sean Anderson 10-yard run, and the PAT was good. Big play there was the blocked punt that set that up. Bentonville will answer again after another 3-and-out by Mill Valley. Bentonville goes 76 yards on one play, a 76-yard pass from Edwards to Nimrod. Bentonville leads 14-0. Mill Valley will get on the board first after a 16-play, 64-yard run, capped by a 1-yard run by Marsh. PAT was good. Bentonville led 14-7. The teams would then trade punt, and Bentonville would score on a 3-play, 66-yard drive, capped by a 59-yard pass from Edwards to Nimrod. Mill Valley answers right back, John, an 80-yard pass play, and they go 91 yards in 3 plays. The big 80-yard pass play, 21-14 Bentonville. Bentonville then fumbles the ball in their next possession at their own 41-yard line. Mill Valley goes 41 yards in 5 plays, a 1-yard quarterback keeper by O'Brien, and it gives us our halftime score of 21-21.
All right, thank you very much, Donnie Payne, with tonight's first half scoring summary. Well, the Bentonville Tigers have come back onto the field. They are undergoing their warm-up period, and looks like the Jaguars are making their way back on the field. We're going to take one last commercial break, and we'll be back here in just a couple minutes to start the second half of play here in Shawnee, Kansas. You're watching Bentonville Tiger football on the Bentonville Sports Network.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you.
Look us up on the web, call, or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car. It's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutoBody.com.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
All right, we welcome you back to Jaguar Stadium here from Shawnee, Kansas, and the Tigers have undergone their halftime warm-ups. The Mill Valley Jaguars are finishing up their warm-ups, and we are just about set to start the second half of play here in Kansas. Well, Donnie, a wild first half. Bentonville getting out to the 14-0 lead at one point, advanced the lead 21-7. But the Jaguars came roaring back. Again, an offense that put up 70 points last week in the season opener against Derby, put up 45 points against the back-to-back 6A state champions here in the state of Kansas. So, you know, we talked about it in the pregame. This is an offense that has a lot of weapons, and they can find a lot of ways to score, and they've made it a ball game where we're all tied up at 21. Hey, while we got a moment here, just want to give another shout-out to this year's presenting sponsors for Bentonville Tiger football, Bob Morey Auto Body and Foster Roofing. And, you know, Donnie, I'll tell you what, you know, you look at sometimes, talk about Foster Roofing. Look at some of the weather that goes on in Northwest Arkansas, or Arkansas in general. You know, what do they say? If you want the weather to change, just wait 3 days and it's going to change. But a lot of storms, a lot of hailstorms, and, you know, that can do real damage to your roof. And I'll tell you what, whenever you're looking to replace a roof, you want a company that's been around, that's well established in the area. You don't want to go with one of those fly-by-night companies. And If you're ever looking for that, you need to try Foster Roofing, a company that's been here, established, and a company that gives back to the community. You know, these are the folks that give back to these kids, give back to the community, and that's where you really want to go spend your money. They do great quality work. Next time you're looking for your roofing needs, give Foster Roofing a try. And I'll just give a plug for Bob Morey Auto Body. I'll tell you, I don't know about you, but I've had a couple of fender benders in my day, and you know, I took it down to Bob Morey Auto Body. I'll tell you, the first thing you notice is just tremendous service. They get you in and out, and just great folks to work with over at Bob Morey, and the quality of the work is just fantastic. So, you know, we really appreciate those presenting sponsors, Bob Morey Auto Body and Foster Roofing.
And, you know, Bob Morey, a lot of people know it, but he and his wife, they donate their time every Friday. No matter how far away we're going, they pull the trailer with all the kids' equipment in it for them, so they're not having to mess with all the equipment on the bus and everything. So they really give a lot back to this program.
Absolutely. Well, the Tigers will receive the ball to begin the second half. They have their kick return unit out on the field.
And as we've seen from the two previous kickoffs from John, I'm going to bet we're going to start at the 20.
This Chris Tennant, he has quite a leg. A commit to Kansas State. He's going to go on scholarship to kick for Kansas State next fall. Back deep to receive. That'll be number 2, Colby Crawford. Number 5, Chaz Nimrod. And is that Josh Ficklin? Number 1, Josh Ficklin on the far side. Well, here we go.
They were lined up in that tight formation. Bentonville was all up there just in case they onside kicked it, but I can't imagine them wanting to give Bentonville that good a field position when he can kick it out of the end zone.
Yeah, Tennant, that ball went beyond the end zone before it landed. So 1st and 10 Tigers from their own 20. 12 minutes on the clock as we start the third quarter of play.
John, and we've talked about it in high school football, with that being an automatic dead ball, that is just such a weapon when you can eliminate any possibility of a return. And we have 3 really fast men back there to return those kicks.
So Andrew Edwards, number 7, will be your Tiger quarterback. Chaz Nimrod going to split it out at wide receiver to the left, 2 wide receivers to the right. Man comes in motion across the formation. Edwards takes the snap. He's looking to throw, and he's going
wide open.
Wide open. That is.
It's the tight end, John.
Jackson Gilbert, I believe. And he's going to go for a touchdown.
80-yard touchdown.
80 yards. That was either Jackson Gilbert or, let's see, that's Cade Foster.
Was it Cade?
Cade Foster, number 11, with the 80-yard touchdown reception, and the Tigers regain the lead. Donnie, tell you what.
I told you, John, they were going to draw something up to start the halftime, the second quarter or the second half with.
What a great job of going into half and coming out with that opening play. An 80-yard touchdown reception from Andrew Edwards to Cade Foster. So it'll be Logan Turner on now to attempt the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. And with 11:47 left to go, third quarter of play, Bentonville regains the lead, 28-21. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Bentonville Tiger football on the Bentonville Sports Network. Hey, we're back here in Shawnee, Kansas, and the Bentonville Tigers have retaken the lead, 28-21, on an 80-yard touchdown reception from Andrew Edwards to Cade Foster.
And, John, what they did on that one, they lined up Foster as an H-back, and he ran a little wheel route, and no one covered him. No one accounted for him at all.
So Logan Tymonson, the sophomore kicker, done all the kickoffs tonight as he approaches the ball. It's going to be a short kick that's going to be taken at the 16-yard line. The return man gets it out to, looks like the 26-yard line. That's Kendrick Jones on the return. And so that's where Mill Valley's going to put it in play. I think there is a flag on the play. Looks like it was dropped at about the 27-yard line. Let's see here.
You're holding on Mill Valley.
Okay. So a break for the Tigers right there as Mill Valley draws a holding penalty on the return. Pretty good return that time by Jones, but it's going to be negated due to a holding penalty.
17-yard line's where they're going to start, John. I got to watch Mill Valley taking a deep shot here to try to answer real fast.
Single receiver out to the left.
Nope.
Give goes to Whitnauer. Whitnauer. They'll give him a couple yards, but a good job again that time by the Tiger defense. Tackle made by a host of Tigers. Number 91, Tyson Wembley, leading the charge up there from his nose tackle position. It'll bring up 2nd down and 8. Yeah, Tyson Wembley, number 91, mixing it up tonight, along with Max Shreve and Donnie Thomas, your defensive ends tonight for the Tigers. 2nd and 8. Cooper Marsh takes a snap. He's looking to throw, looks out, completes the pass at the 25-yard line.
Can be a little short of the first down.
Jacob Hartman, young man that caught the long touchdown pass there in the first half. He's going to pick up about 5. It'll be 3rd and 3.
Be big for Bentonville, John. They could force a 3 and out here. Get that offense right back out on the field.
So on 3rd and 3, twin receivers to the right, twin receivers to the left. Whitnauer in the backfield. And it's
sacked.
Marsh.
He's going to be
is
sacked.
going to be sacked. He's going to be dropped for a loss back inside the 20. So big play. Boy, did you happen to see who was in on that?
It was Keegan Steinspring.
Keegan Steinspring, number 45.
But they're talking about something here. I'm not sure.
Well, there's not a flag on the field that I see. Oh, no. And I stand corrected. There was a flag. I've got Henry Apple up here. He spotted the flag there at the 18.
So they got Keegan with a face mask. And I just didn't see it, John. And
yeah. Oh, boy.
So had a sack, and then it's taken away by the 15-yard face masking penalty.
So a break for the Jaguars as the ball moves up to the 33. It'll be 1st and 10.
And we're going to have a false start on Mill Valley, John. So they're going to give us 5 of it back.
Well, snap infraction. So Donnie, the snap, was that just the center moves it a little bit?
That means the center started the snap and then stopped and then
simulate a snap there. Yeah. So to be 1st and 15, ball be moved back to the 28. Jaguars moving from left to right toward the south end zone here at Mill Valley Stadium. Marsh now. Give goes to Whitnauer. Whitnauer around the left side. And Whitnauer still on his feet. Tell you, one thing about it, Whitnauer, boy, he runs hard. So picked up 5 back. It's going to be 2nd down and 10.
They stopped the clock for some reason, John. I'm not sure why. Now they're restarting it. For some reason, the official on the near sideline closest to us stopped the clock, and the play was on the far sideline. So I don't know what he saw that he thought he needed to stop it.
This time Marsh is going to have a single receiver to the right, single receiver to the left, 2 tight ends. Play fake.
That's going to be a false start on Mill Valley, John. Or did they get a timeout?
Well,
false start on Mill Valley.
Tell you what, been pretty sloppy in the early goings here in the second half.
The left-hand side of their line, John, all looked like they moved early, and they were caught.
So it'll be 2nd and 15. Ball goes back to the 28. Boy, Donnie, once again, I really love the way that Bentonville defense came out to start the second half. just playing lights out right here. Let's see if they can capitalize after a couple of Mill Valley penalties. 2nd and 15. Marsh dropping back. He's looking to his left.
Swing
He's going to
pass.
throw a swing pass, and it is
Incomplete.
incomplete, intended for Quinn Wittenauer, who just kind of flared out of the backfield. A little swing pass out to the left. Wittenauer just couldn't hang on.
3rd and deep, or 3rd and long, John. And this is, Mill Valley has not had the third downs they all were converting were 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, 3rd and 1. They've not had a lot of success on these 3rd and longs.
Well, let's see here now. Last time Jacob Hartman, he split out wide to the right along with Hunter Johns. Hartman's the one that caught the long 80-yard touchdown pass. Let's see. Colby Crawford's going to come over here in coverage on Hartman.
Gone to an empty backfield.
And
Keegan on a blitz.
Steinspring.
It was almost intercepted, John.
Whoa. Keegan Steinspring coming on the blitz, bringing some pressure.
Johnny Anderson, I think, John.
Yeah. Tell you what, Cooper Marsh had to get rid of that ball before he wanted to. And a ball that kind of tipped up in the air could have been intercepted. Number 2, Colby Crawford. Yeah. Colby Crawford tipping that ball in the air, and for a minute there, they were under the tip drill. All right, so it's going to bring up 4th and 15. Cade Foster is going to stand back at his own 35. Chris Tennant gets a high spiraling kick. Foster going to call for the fair catch, and he's going to get the fair catch at the 40-yard line. Boy, Chris Tennant, what a leg on that young man.
Well, now I see why K-State wants him, John, on the scholarship.
Absolutely.
He's kickoff, punt, and field goal kicker for this team.
So Foster's fair catch is going to let the Bentonville Tigers start at their own 40-yard line. Good field position.
So that was a 41, 42-yard kick again, John.
Bentonville on their 2nd possession of the second half.
Ficklin, is in at running
Ficklin. And looks like Andrew Edwards trying to give some instruction to his receivers. Twin receivers split to the left, one to the right. Give goes to Ficklin. Ficklin gets a crease, breaks through, picks up 5. But, Donnie, that's what we've seen the last couple of weeks with Josh Ficklin. Man, he seems like he gets stopped at the line of scrimmage, but then we see him just kind of dart through. And
John, he definitely, as a sophomore, I'm already amazed with his patience. He lets those linemen get their blocks established, and then he goes.
2nd and 5. Same formation. Edwards keeps the ball. He's going to throw long, and it is going to be picked off. Number 23, that is Lucas Pringle. Lucas Pringle coming up with the interception. And, Donnie, that's Andrew Edwards. That's his first interception on the season. He was getting some pressure there in the backfield. Just kind of threw it up there, and John, Pringle was able to come underneath it.
When you're rolling to your right, you don't want to throw. If you're going to try to throw it away, don't throw it all the way back across the field like that. It hung up in the middle of the field and was picked off.
So the Jaguars, as a result of the turnover, going to start at their own 28-yard line. 1st and 10. Tigers now 2 turnovers on the evening, fumble and an interception. Give goes to Wittenauer. He is going to be hit immediately at the line of scrimmage by the entire Tiger defense.
They're going to give him 1, John, to the 30.
So a yard pickup on the play. It'll be 2nd down, and they'll call it 8.
2. Yeah, I guess it was closer to 2.
Ball be spotted at the 30-yard line. 7 minutes, 54 seconds left to go. 3rd quarter play. Bentonville on top, 28-21. Marsh now takes snap, rolls to his left on a little option play. And he is going to be drilled.
He got the pitch off.
He got the pitch off.
And he somehow still managed to pick up the 1st down, John.
Oh, wow. Got the pitch off to Wittenauer somehow. But I'll tell you, Cooper Marsh paid for it. He was hammered.
Bentonville coach is pretty upset on the sideline there, John. They feel like that play should have been stopped.
So here we go. 1st and 10, and that's going to be an offsides. Keegan Steinspring looked like he was trying to bring some pressure. Just anticipated it a little too quickly right there. So 1st and 5. Donnie, this is 1st and 5. Interesting play call right here.
I mean, you've already picked up 5 yards. You could take a deep shot, and if it's an incomplete pass, you're still in a good space shot for second down.
You got Hartman and Kendrick Jones and Hunter Johns. Jones has been kind of that go-to guy, but some dangerous receivers out there. Cooper Marsh now throws it to his left, and it is incomplete. That time the pass was intended for number 1, Quinn Wittenauer.
Yeah, they split Wittenauer out that time, John, and tried to get it to him in space, and the throw was just a little bit too far in front of him.
So to bring up 2nd and 5.
Back in their pistol formation.
Tell you, Donnie, it's surprised me how many times now Mill Valley's put the ball in the air tonight. They've thrown the ball quite a bit. This time, Marsh going to keep it himself on the read option. He'll carry it over the left side. He'll pick up a couple of yards.
Another 3rd down opportunity for this Bentonville defense, John.
They'll give him forward progress out to the 45. And they'll bring up 3rd and 3. Cole Joyce that time in on the tackle. Max Shreve now checking into the ball game.
For this team, we've seen 3rd and 3, John. They can run or throw here.
So here we go. 3rd and 3, opportunity for the Tigers. And option over here to the right side.
They played it perfectly that time.
What a play. Colby Crawford played it perfectly. I'll tell you what, you can't play an option any better than Bentonville just played
Cole
it right
Joyce
there.
came up, took the quarterback. Colby was able to hit, and what a great open field tackle Colby Crawford made on Wittenauer to stop that option cold, John.
Yeah, and Crawford knew exactly what was going to happen. He was right there, great tackle. That's how you draw it up. That's how you do it. So Tennant in to punt it away. Cade Foster standing back at his own 23. Tennant gets another high spiraling kick. Boy. And it takes a Tiger roll.
That hit a Mill Valley player, John, about the 30.
So, I'll tell you what, I think that was a break for the Tigers right there. Donnie, that ball was so high kicked, it kind of got above the lights here at Jaguar Stadium, and I think that would have been a hard one to come down with.
Yeah, John, and Mill Valley gets a little bit of a break because that was rolling. That took a backwards bounce and it hit a Mill Valley player.
Right.
Who knows how much farther back up field it could have come.
That's exactly right. So as it stands,
29.
Bentonville going to get the ball at their own 29-yard line. 29-yard punt.
That's the worst punt he's had tonight.
Yeah. Empty formation. Trips left. Edwards passes it complete to Ficklin. Ficklin catches the ball, but he's hit. Let's see if they give him, they may give him the line of scrimmage. Yeah, they're going to give him the line of scrimmage. But credit the Mill Valley defense right there. They had that one read all along.
Now, John, those little, this Mill Valley offense looks like they run a few of those. And if you see those little swing out passes like that, and I think you're keen on if the 2 receivers in front don't actually run a route, they're staying in there to block, what's coming is that little wide receiver screen.
Chaz Nimrod, Cade Foster going to split out to the right. Cooper Smith, single receiver in the boundary. Edwards dropping back. He's looking downfield. He's going to throw deep.
He's got Cooper.
Got Cooper Smith. Had a couple of steps on the defender, behind the defender, but Edwards just overthrew him by a few feet. Donnie, I'll tell you what, I really like, though, taking some shots down the field like this. Got to keep that defense honest. And, Bentonville's already shown that they can get receivers behind this defense.
Yeah, John. I think the Rockhurst secondary last week was a little bit better secondary because we were not getting receivers open like this.
So it'll be 3rd and 10. It's going to be a big play for the Tiger offense. Cade Foster, Chaz Nimrod going to split into the boundary. Twin receivers to the right. Edwards taking a snap, blitz coming. Edwards going to step up in the pocket, and Edwards going to be able to stay on his feet. Picks up a yard out to about the 31, but Donnie, that pocket collapsed quickly as Mill Valley was bringing the pressure.
They brought everybody on that one, John. They were not going to allow Edwards time to sit there and find one of our receivers downfield.
So it's going to be 4th and call it 8, 4th and 8.
And Drew Wright's in the punt, it looks like.
Wright takes a snap, low end over end kick. It's going to take a bounce, but it's going to be picked up at the 34 by Jacob Hartman. Hartman's going to swing out to his left, and Hartman is finally going to be run out of bounds. And not after getting a good pickup, ran out of bounds finally by number 32, J.T. Tomesco. But a big return by Jacob Hartman, and the ball is going to be spotted in Tiger territory. Now, officials meeting at about the 44-yard line.
John, we have another.
And that's going to be on Bentonville.
We have an illegal formation on Bentonville. He's asking if he wants to decline the penalty or have us re-kick.
He's got to say he wanted to decline. You get the ball inside the Tiger. Yeah, he's going to. Oh,
I didn't know that was an option.
Wow. So give him an additional 5 yards. Ball's going to be spotted inside the 40 down at about the 39-yard line of Bentonville. So excellent field position for the Jaguars.
I did not know that you could accept an offensive penalty after the kick there.
Okay. So Cooper Marsh now waiting the snap. He takes a snap. He's looking to throw, looking to his right. He's being chased. Pressure on. He gets it complete to Wittenauer. Wittenauer is going to maybe pick up a yard, catches it about the 39-yard line. Actually, they're going to say, well, they give him about a half yard on the play to bring up second down and long. Yeah. That was his safety valve right there. You know, it looked like Marsh was looking down the field, trying to see if they could hit somebody. And that's what you do on a situation like this. You get it right here, you try to take a shot early.
Well, John, other than that one big play, they've not had receivers open deep.
Well, here we go. Trip receivers to the left. Looks like Hartman, single receiver into the boundary. Marsh going to keep himself over the left side. He's going to cross the 35, get down to about the 31. Cooper Marsh picks up 6. It's going to bring up 3rd and 4. Tyson Wembley, number 91, in on the stop.
You know, you like hearing your nose guard make the tackle, but you would like to see it more at the line of scrimmage, not 5 yards down the field for a nose guard.
So here we go, 3rd and 4 at the Tiger 32-yard line. Marsh now looking to throw, and he's going to throw a screen out to Wittenauer. Wittenauer's going to have some room.
First down, John.
Yeah, he'll be hit at the 25. He's going to fall forward to the 24-yard line.
That was that same play, John. He went to the safety valve. This time no one was over there to make the tackle.
So it'll be 1st and 10, Mill Valley. And, Donnie, you kind of sense this Mill Valley offense beginning now to get into a rhythm. Cooper Marsh taking the snap. Gives to Wittenauer over the right side. Wittenauer dancing his way inside the 20. Tell you, it's kind of interesting, Donnie. We've seen Josh Ficklin, number 1, and Andrew Edwards, number 7. And out there for Mill Valley, you've got number 1, Quinn Wittenauer, the running back, and quarterback number 7, Cooper Marsh. And
they are. They are the same number. Same.
Yeah, kind of mirror images. You know, this Quinn Wittenauer, I've really been impressed with his running style. Reminds me a lot of what Josh Ficklin's been doing. All right, here we go. Marsh fakes to Wittenauer. He's going to be pressured. Oh, wow.
They're going to say that was a fumble, John.
Oh, my.
I thought he was trying to throw it, but they ruled it a fumble.
They sure did. I'll tell you what, number 50, Nick Mendoza, and number 23, Mason Middleton, they were coming on, and I think they thought it was an incomplete. But, you know, they almost caught the ball as it dropped to the ground, but, man, the officials ruled that as a fumble.
Yeah, and, you know, the Mill Valley fans are booing. The coaches are upset, and, you know, they have a right to be there, John. He was trying to throw that ball away, and our defender tipped it.
Well, here we go. Now it's going to be 3rd and 16. Big opportunity for the Tigers. Empty formation. Marsh takes a snap. He's being pressured. He's going to get out. He's running to his right, and he is going to be run out of bounds by number 42, Cole
John,
Joyce.
we got a flag here in the backfield right at the 32, so we'll have to see what this is.
You think that may be a holding call, hopefully?
Well, it couldn't be offsides on Bentonville because they did not blow it dead, so it might be an illegal formation or something on Mill Valley.
Tell you what.
So you might go ahead and, I don't know if you'll take it here or not.
Just seeing head coach Joel Appleby of Mill Valley giving the side judge an earful.
John, it was an illegal formation, so Bentonville is going to accept that penalty and make it 3rd and 21.
Illegal formation. Don, you think they didn't have enough men on the line of scrimmage?
Yeah, John, that's usually what that is.
Yeah.
Or a receiver was covered and went downfield anyway.
So, after the penalty, it'll be 3rd and 20. I think the down mark actually says 3rd and 22.
Nope.
Ball spotted back at the 34 of the Tigers. It's a huge play right here, Donnie. Come on, Tiger defense. Marsh going to roll to his left. He's looking for a receiver downfield. He's throwing downfield, and it is knocked down by number 6. That is Jackson Hutchins. Jackson Hutchins knocks the ball down. So a big play for the Tiger defense. Now, Chris Tennant's coming out onto the field. This is kind of an interesting situation. Ball's at the Tiger 35. This would be a 52-yard field goal attempt. I'll tell you what, Chris Tennant's lining up for it right here.
And, John, really in high school football, you have nothing to lose.
You got to be careful now. Cooper Marsh, the quarterback, will do the holding. Here we go. Low snap. Kick is up, and it is going to fall short. No good. So the Bentonville Tiger defense has held, and Donnie, you're right. Under Federation rules, the ball will actually go back to the 20-yard line. So, Donnie, I think that's something the Federation's got to look at.
And John, right now they're still the Mill Valley coach still upset that that was ruled a fumble and not an incomplete pass, and that really is what got them all out of field goal range and everything. There was them ruling that a fumble instead of an incomplete pass.
So a good stand by the Tiger defense. The Bentonville Tiger offense going to take over at their own 20. 47 seconds left to go, third quarter play. Edwards now takes a snap. Give goes to Sean Anderson. And Sean Anderson found a hole over the left side. Big hole that time. He's going to carry it out just past the 30. That's going to be 1st and 10 Bentonville. Clock rolling. Under 37 seconds left to go. Third quarter play. Bentonville up 28-21. Twin receivers split out to the right. Sean Anderson, your running back. Mill Valley showing blitz. They're bringing the pressure. Anderson's going to get the ball. Bounces it over the left side. He's going to pick up a couple, but it'll bring up second down for the Tigers.
That probably will be the last play of the third quarter.
And as the clock winds down, that's going to do it. After 3 quarters of play, Bentonville 28, Mill Valley 21. We'll be back in just a moment for the fourth quarter play. You're watching Bentonville Tiger football on the Bentonville Sports Network.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
And we are back here in Shawnee, Kansas for the fourth quarter of play in what has been a great ball game between two great programs. Starting fourth quarter, Bentonville on top 28-21. They'll have it 2nd and 8 from their own 34. Edwards takes a snap. Give goes to Anderson, and Anderson is dropped for a loss. Big number 61 for Mill Valley. Yeah, Ethan Kerner. He was back in the backfield when Anderson got the handoff.
John, that puts Bentonville 3rd and long now. So.
Yeah, 3rd and 8. So looks like it's going to be Cameron Prince, Cooper Smith split out to the right, twin receivers to the left. Edwards going to drop back. He's firing on a tunnel screen complete to number 5, Chaz Nimrod. Nimrod's going to make the catch. He'll get out across the 35 to about the 38-yard line, but that's going to be about 4 yards short of the first down.
Remember, Bentonville's going to have to punt here, John.
Yeah, absolutely. So Bentonville bring the punting unit onto the field. 11 minutes, clock rolling, left in the ball game. Bentonville holding on to a 28-21 lead. Drew Wright, I believe, is the punter now for Bentonville.
That's right, John.
Snap is back. Wright gets the kick away. A little better kick this time, and it is going to be taken at the 35-yard line by Jacob Hartman. So Wright got a good one away right there.
John, with opening play of the half, 80-yard pass, and then interception, and now punt, 3-2. So, Bentonville hit that big play to start the second half, and then they've gone interception and 2 3-and-outs.
So here we go. Mill Valley, they're going to have the ball at their own 35-yard line. 10 minutes, 40 seconds left to go in the ball game. Cooper Marsh, Jaguar quarterback, lead his team onto the field. He'll have Quinn Wittenauer as the running back in the backfield. Marsh takes the snap. Give goes to Wittenauer. Wittenauer still on his feet. Wittenauer going to pick up 10 yards, well, about 9 yards right there. It'll be 2nd down and 1.
And John, we've seen it right there. Where he's had the most success is when they've run right in the middle of this defense.
And the thing is, he's being hit there at the line of scrimmage, but give that young man credit. He just does not go down on first contact. Well, they call it 2nd and 2. Trips left. Marsh now drops back, looking to throw, looking to his right. Throws downfield, incomplete. Flag's going to be thrown. And Donnie, that was a pretty close play right there. I thought Colby Crawford had pretty good coverage on that one.
Well, John, the ball was so overthrown, he really didn't need to reach out and even make contact.
Well,
and in high school football, college in the NFL, they would have ruled that uncatchable.
Yeah.
But that's not a rule in high school.
And I know, I'm a Tiger fan, but I thought that would have been one they could have let just go, let him play. Well, that's going to move the ball into Tiger territory. After the penalty walk-off, it'll be spotted at the Bentonville 42-yard line. Cooper Marsh now getting set to take the snap, puts a man in motion across the formation. Give goes to Wittenauer over the left side. Wittenauer trying to find some running room, cuts back inside. Wittenauer still on his feet. Wittenauer across the 25, inside the 20, and Wittenauer finally is going to be driven out of bounds. I believe by number 2, Colby Crawford was the man that got him out of bounds, but not until Wittenauer gets down inside the 10-yard line. They'll spot it at about the 7. Quickly, Mill Valley
and John
up to the line of scrimmage.
Zane Ochoa came out limping that time and is out of the game.
Give again goes to Wittenauer. Wittenauer inside the 5. Wittenauer now picking up yardage in chunks. Cooper Marsh telling his offense, let's get up to the line of scrimmage. Quickly to the line of scrimmage. Running some tempo. Give once again to Wittenauer.
He was met in the backfield that time, John.
But he was still able to return out of that, get down to about the 1. Donnie, that's going to bring up 3rd down. The ball's going to be spotted inside the 1-yard line. Watch for Cooper Marsh to keep it this time. Kind of go back to that play in the first half where he was able to kind of jump through the end zone. So here we go. 3rd down at the 1-yard line. Cooper Marsh going to keep it.
Nope.
He's hit.
He didn't get in, John.
He is hit at the 1-yard line, and it is going to be 4th down and goal. Okay.
Let's see. 4th and 1.
Yeah, let's see where they spot it after they unpile everybody. They're going to spot it. The nose of the football is just about on the goal line. You know, we've not seen the Jaguars go under center tonight. Okay, here we go. 4th and goal at the inch line. Cooper Marsh going to put Whitnauer beside him.
Bentonville's going to have to, Mill Valley had to use a timeout there, John.
They were about to get a delay of game. Let's go ahead and take a short one with them. We'll be back in a moment. You're watching Tiger Football on the Bentonville Sports Network. All right, we're back here. 7 minutes, 59 seconds left to go in the ball game. Coming out of the timeout, it is 4th down. The Jaguars have the ball on the Tiger 1-inch line. Let's see if these Tigers can make a defensive stand right here.
Be nice for an offensive penalty right here, John. False start, something.
Well, here you go. Cooper
Illegal
Marsh,
formation.
He's going to have Quinn Whitnauer with him in the backfield. Whitnauer is going to line up in a pistol formation. Now Whitnauer's going to go under center. Whitnauer's going to quarterback sneak, old style. And
do what?
And Whitnauer gets in for the touchdown. So Whitnauer, for the first time in the game, goes under center, old school quarterback sneak. And Mill Valley's within a point away of tying this one up. Tennett's kick is up, and it is good. And with 7 minutes, 57 seconds left to go in the ball game, we're tied at 28. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Tiger Football on the Bentonville Sports Network.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you.
Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car. It's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutoBody.com.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
Welcome back, where the Mill Valley Jaguars have tied things at 28. John McElroy, Donnie Payne bringing you all of this great fourth quarter action. Donnie, this looks like it could go down to a last possession game. So to be Chris Tennant on to kick it away. High kick, and that one gets into the end zone. So Bentonville will have it at their own 20. Tell you what, Bentonville comes out of the locker room, a lot of momentum there, an 80-yard pass play to start the half. Regains the lead 28. You know, Donnie, I think the Bentonville defense has played really well, but we need this offense to kind of get reignited right here and take it down here and retake the lead.
That's right, John. Last 3 possessions are interception, punt, punt.
All right, here we go. Andrew Edwards takes a snap. Josh Ficklen's got a hole over the right side. Ficklin going to keep the pile moving, and Ficklin gets the ball out across the 30. Holy cow, the offensive line, I'll tell you what, Donnie, they made a great hole over the right side, but after about 8 yards, it was all Josh Ficklin just moving the pile.
John, is just a sophomore, and I was talking to someone, he's only 15. He is so strong already.
Chaz Nimrod going to split into the boundary. Twin wide receivers to the right for Bentonville. Edwards takes a snap. Once again, the handoff goes to Ficklin over the left side. Ficklin's got some running room there, crosses the 35 out to about the 36. That'll be 4 more yards for the young sophomore. It'll bring up 2nd down and 6. Donnie, another great high school football game shaping up again this week here in Shawnee, Kansas. You know, last week I thought that was a great game between Bentonville and Rockhurst.
John, yeah.
Another epic game tonight. Trip receivers to the right here. Andrew Edwards giving the handoff to Ficklin again that time. They'll give him a couple, but it's going to bring up a 3rd down for the Tigers. 3rd and 4, so a big play shaping up for this Tiger offense. Cooper Smith, Cade Foster. They'll be your wide receivers to the left. Chaz Nimrod, single receiver into the boundary. Josh Ficklin behind Andrew Edwards, 3rd and 4. Give goes to Ficklin over the left side. Ficklin's got a little running room.
First down,
Ficklin's going to get the 1st down. Still on his feet. Ficklin's going to get it out just across the 45-yard line. Again, the offensive line opening the initial hole, but then Josh Ficklin showing some strength.
Bentonville's going to get up on the line, John, no huddle.
Now Bentonville trying to run a little tempo, and
Mill Valley's going to call a timeout.
Well, this may be an official's timeout right here, Donnie. Not sure. Well, now they came in for the official time to reset the play clock, and that kind of works to Bentonville's disadvantages. They were trying to run a little tempo right there. 1st and 10 Bentonville from their own 45. Man comes in motion. Fly sweep goes to Cooper Smith. He's got a blocker out front.
It's Cade Foster.
Cade Foster, I'm sorry. Thank you, Donnie. Cade Foster taking the handoff over the right side on the fly sweep. He'll pick up 3.5, maybe 4 yards on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and long.
Now Bentonville's trying to hurry up to the ball, John.
5 minutes, 36 seconds left to go in the ball game. We're tied up at 28. Edwards rolling to his left. He's looking deep. He's got a man over the sideline. Chaz Nimrod. Nimrod trying to stay in bounds. Catches it at the 27. He's going to be run out of bounds at about the 26. Oh, my. Chaz Nimrod got open, and Donnie, he was trying everything he could to stay in bounds and try to make some more out of that. What a great play, though.
Well, John, I know he's got more than 3 catches, but he's got like 160 yards in just 3 of his catches tonight.
All right. So it's 1st and 10 now at the Jaguar 26. Edwards takes a snap. Play action to Ficklin. He throws complete to Cooper Smith. Cooper Smith's going to be run out of bounds just inside the 15-yard line. Pickup of 11 on the play. It'll be 1st and 10 Bentonville. Five minutes, 16 seconds. Cooper Smith was run out of bounds, so clock stopped. 5 minutes, 16 seconds left to go in the ball game. Bentonville putting an impressive drive together here late in the ball game. Edwards now looking to the sideline. New play call. 6 on the play clock. Handoff goes to Ficklin over the left side. Ficklin still on his feet. Wow. Ficklin gets down inside the 10. Ball will be spotted at the 9-yard line. Picked up 6 on the play, 2nd down and 4. Clock rolling, 4 minutes, 51 seconds. Here we go. Edwards takes snap, give goes to Ficklin. Ficklin takes a step to his left.
You got the first
fighting
down, John.
for yardage. He is going to get it down to just inside the 5-yard line, and that will be enough for a first down. So it'll be 1st and goal to go for your Bentonville Tigers.
John, great answer by this Bentonville offense. You want to cap it off here, but this is what the defense needed at some time on the sideline to recuperate. This will be the 10th play of this drive for the offense.
Chaz Nimrod, Cooper Smith splitting out to the right. Josh Ficklin will stand in the backfield. Actually, that looks like, Andrew Edwards.
It's
taking
Josh
the snap.
Ficklin.
Yeah, Josh Ficklin. Josh Ficklin inside.
Touchdown.
Touchdown Bentonville. Touchdown Bentonville. Josh Ficklin with the 5-yard touchdown run. And Bentonville retakes the lead. So it'll be Logan Turner on to attempt the point after. Turner's kick is up, and it's good. And with 4 minutes, 5 seconds left to go in the ball game, Bentonville leads 35-28. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Tiger football on the Bentonville Sports Network.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
All right, we're back in Kansas, where the Bentonville Tigers have taken a 35-28 lead. 4 minutes, 5 seconds left to go. Fourth quarter of play. As Logan Tomlinson gets set to kick it away to the Jaguars. Tomlinson, short kick over to the left side. Ball's on the ground. It'll be taken at the 15 by the Jaguars. He's got some running room. That's number 33 for the Jaguars, Hunter Gray. And Hunter Gray averts disaster, dropped the ball at about the 15, but was able to pick it up, find some running room, got it out to the 33, and that's where the Jaguars are going to put it in play. 3 minutes, 59 seconds left to go in the ball game.
John, it's interesting to me how many times on a kickoff, if it's fumbled or dropped, how it ends up being a big return.
You know, Donnie, we've seen that so much. I think sometimes the kickoff return coverage guys sort of get out of their lanes when they see that ball in the ground. All right, here we go. Cooper Marsh. He'll have Quinn Wittenauer behind him in the backfield. Marsh going to take the snap. He's looking to his right. He throws complete out at the 30. Receiver is going to get it out to cross the 35. That's Jacob Hartman. Hartman is going to pick up 7 on the play. Zane Ochoa, number 36 for the Tigers, in on the tackle. Clock running. 2nd and short. Marsh gives it to Wittenauer. Wittenauer trying to cut back. Wittenauer. And Wittenauer is going to be tackled. He's got first down yardage at about the 42. Looks like Mason Middleton, number 23, in for Bentonville. His helmet came off, so he's going to have to go out for a play. First and 10. Jaguars have the ball at their own 42. Clock approaching 3 minutes left to go in the game. Marsh going to give it to Whitnauer. Whitnauer once again trying to find some running. He is hit hard at the 43-yard line. Cole Joyce. Wow.
John, when the play came towards us the last time, Cole Joyce was tracing him down. He just overran him. That time he did not overrun him. Actually, Whitnauer just made a good cut on that last play.
And that's right. He's very elusive, but Cole Joyce got the best of him that time. Second down and 9. Clock is still running. Marsh now, he's going to keep himself over the right side. Marsh working his way across the 45. Marsh is going to get to the 47-yard line. It'll be third down. And Donnie, I'm a little surprised at some of the play calling here. The clock now is approaching 2 minutes.
It's almost like they were scared that if they scored too fast, we'd get the ball back.
Well, it just doesn't seem like there's a sense of urgency right now by the Jaguars. But now we're down under 2 minutes left to go in the ball game. Big third down play right here. Jaguars with 2 timeouts remaining. Marsh takes a snap, dropping back, looking to his left, throws incomplete. Pass over the outstretched arms of Quinn Whitnauer. So that's going to bring up fourth down and minute 40 left, Donnie. Mill Valley has no choice, but they've got to go for it right here. I'll tell you, they've got to find a way to pick up this first down. They've got 2 timeouts, but Donnie, if they don't pick up this first down with the 40-second clock, Tigers can run it down almost in no time. Big play of the ball game right here, Donnie.
Empty backfield, John.
Here we go. Don't jump. Don't jump.
That's right, don't jump.
Don't jump off sides. 4th and 5. Tigers, here they go. Kendrick Jones with the reception, and he's got a first down. Just a little flare-out pattern by Kendrick Jones. Catches it, needed 5, caught it for 6. First and 10 Jaguars at the Tiger 47. Quickly, now sense of urgency is Cooper Marsh. He's going to throw deep this time, and great safety help coming over that time by Jackson Hutchins.
I almost feel like I think that's Ethan. I thought Ethan had it in his hands, and Jackson.
Ethan Arnold,
Ethan Estes had it in his hands, and Jackson knocked it out of his hands.
So it'll be 2nd and 10, minute 24. Oh my! Here we go. Need a sack here, Donnie. Need a big play. Now Cooper Marsh changing the play. Marsh going to keep it himself for the right side. Cooper Marsh going to get down to the 40. It'll be third down. Clock rolling now, minute 16. Jaguars have to score a touchdown. Bentonville up by 7. Quickly up to the line of scrimmage.
Now he's going to call timeout, John.
Now Joel Appleby, head coach of the Jaguars, he wants to take his second timeout of the half.
Well, John, that situation, if you're going to call a timeout, it seems like he let a lot of clock go off before calling that timeout.
We're going to keep it right here. We've got a minute, 5 seconds left to go in the ball game. Bentonville on top, 35-28. When we come out of the timeout, it's going to be 3rd and 3 for the Jaguars at the Bentonville 40. Second week in a row, Donnie, that we have just got to witness a fantastic high school football game.
And John, this has been a great game again, and this is why Bentonville plays these tough out-of-conference games. These 2 games, there's nothing we're going to see now in the 7A West Conference games this year that will, with this team.
I'll go back to it. Mill Valley made mincemeat out of the defending 6A back-to-back state champions, Darby High School, just a few weeks ago. Just totally dominated. Then put up 70 points last week. But I'll tell you, hats off to these Bentonville Tigers tonight. They have really slowed down this explosive offense. Okay, here we go, 3rd and 3. Cooper Marsh now going to swing it out to Whitnauer, and Whitnauer still on his feet. Whitnauer is going to pick up the first down. he just does not go down on first contact. And that time, looks like, is that
Max Shreve, it looks
Max Shreve's helmet came off, so he's going to have to exit the field for play. 59 seconds left to go. It'll be 1st and 10 Jaguars at the Tiger 37. Clock rolling now. Donnie, at some point they're going to try to go deep again. An interception could end it. Marsh.
We're going to false start, John.
We've got a false start. 45 seconds left to go in the ball game. Come on, Tigers. Sure would make for a better ride home if the Tigers could hang on here. So it's a false start on Mill Valley. So it's still going to be 1st and 10, but the ball's going to be backed up to 42. But the clock will start right now. 44 seconds, clock rolling. Cooper Marsh now awaiting the snap. Bentonville showing pressure. Now Cooper Marsh looking to throw. He's going to turn it up to his left, and he's going to throw it into the dirt.
John, he put that in his left hand and just threw it down into the turf there.
So it's going to bring up 2nd and 15. 29 seconds left to go in the ball game. Ball at the Bentonville 42.
John, they were trying to do a pump fake there, like a hitch and go, and Bentonville did not bite at all.
So it's going to be one timeout left for Mill Valley. But Donnie, at this point, Mill Valley's got to be thinking they've got to make plays in the air, through the air. So here we go. Marsh dropping back. He's being pressured. And he's going to get out of the pressure. He's got to be tackled.
Oh, my gosh.
And he slides down at the 18-yard line. Holy cow.
And he's hurt, John.
20 seconds left to go. They will stop the clock to move the change.
No, their quarterback is down.
Cooper Marsh took a shot as he tried to slide inside the 20-yard line. He is down. Oh, my. So Cooper Marsh, and the trainers are out tending now to Cooper Marsh. Wow, what a play. I'll tell you what, let's step aside here for a few seconds. We'll come back in just a moment. Well, let's keep it right here. Looks like, Marsh is up. And Cooper Marsh walking gingerly off the field.
And John, the referee needs to start the clock because he was in bounds. Unless they call a timeout here.
And
it looks like they're going to use their last timeout.
And that's what they're going to do. So let's go ahead and take it with them. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Tiger Football on the Bentonville Sports Network.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you.
Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car. It's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutoBody.com.
Okay, here we go. 20 seconds left to go in the ball game. Bentonville on top, 35-28. When we come out of the timeout, Mill Valley, they'll have it 1st and 10 at the Bentonville 19-yard line. Donnie, I have a feeling this is going to be the longest 20 seconds we've ever experienced right here.
John, and all Bentonville needs to do here is stop them in bounds. They're out of timeouts. Stop them short of the first down and in bounds.
Yeah.
And that clock will not stop.
And that's Joel Appleby. I'm sure that's what he's telling his guys. They have to get out of bounds. So here we go.
And John, it is not Marsh in there. It is number 2 at quarterback.
Number 2 at quarterback. He's looking to throw. He pump fakes. He's going to throw to the end zone. He's got a guy.
Intercepted!
Bentonville's going to intercept it. Get out. They're going to win. Bentonville's going to win the ball game. Wow, number 2. That is Hayden Jay coming in for the injured Cooper Marsh. Jay pump fakes. Looks like he had a receiver open, but closed on. Who got the interception?
John, I didn't see it.
It was on the far side of the field.
everyone's going up and smacking Johnny Anderson, so maybe it was Johnny Anderson.
Johnny Anderson coming over from his safety position. Mill Valley being tagged with the unsportsmanlike conduct, but it's all academic right now. 9 seconds left to go in the ball game. Bentonville's going to come out, take a knee, and Donnie, these Tigers are going to 3-0 after defeating the Mill Valley Jaguars.
John,
wow!
Last week's game ended on a big interception by the Bentonville defense. Got another interception tonight to put a game away.
Favorite offensive formation right here. Taking the knee, clock rolls down under 5 seconds, and the Bentonville Tigers have made it a sweep here in Kansas, the Kansas City area, with a 35-28 victory over the Mill Valley Jaguars. And the team's coming out to do the helmet salute. Tell you what a ball game we have witnessed tonight. Well, I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and we're going to step away. We'll take one last commercial break. We'll come back here and wrap it up from Shawnee, Kansas, where the Bentonville Tigers have emerged victorious 35-28. Back in a moment. You're watching Bentonville Tiger football on the Bentonville Sports Network.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Okay, we welcome you back to Shawnee, Kansas, here at Jaguar Stadium, where the Bentonville Tigers once again have emerged victorious 35-28 over the Mill Valley Jaguars. And Donnie Payne, that's some great football out there tonight.
Right, John, and very similar, actually kind of very similar to last week. Close game at halftime, or tied game at halftime. Bentonville comes out, scores their first possession. Mill Valley gets one touchdown here in the second half, and then Bentonville is able to put together an 10-play, 80-yard drive capped by a 5-yard run by Josh Ficklin with just over 2 minutes left to give them the 35-28, and they were able to hold on there at the end. Come up with the interception there at the end of the game, and be able to come out in the victory formation.
Yeah, just kind of like it ended last week, and I'll tell you, coming into this ball game, people talking about Mill Valley, they were ranked, Max Brett's ranked number 36th best team in the nation, and a lot of folks are saying, well, how are the Tigers going to do against them? Well, I'll tell you what, the Bentonville Tigers, we've talked about it often. That's why they play this type of schedule. They fear nobody. They respect everybody, but they fear no one. And they have just come into a very, very hostile environment here, really a great environment for high school football, but a tough place to play, and they've come away with a win over a really good football team. And I'll tell you what, Donnie, that's going to pay dividends down the line.
John, we're going to be honest. This is probably not the best team we're going to see in our the 7A West. This group would compete in the 7A West right now.
Absolutely.
So this is why, and like I said, this is why we play these games. We will be ready for conference next week after playing Rockhurst and these guys.
Well, all right, folks. Well, that's going to do it for us tonight. Hey, before we go, I want to give a shout-out once again to our presenting sponsors, Bob Morey's Auto Body and Foster Roofing. Appreciate those folks for making these broadcasts possible. And just want to thank all those. Hey, I want to thank our filmer tonight, Tyler Harris, sophomore football player that's here tonight that's doing the filming for us, and he's done a great job. So on behalf of Donnie Payne, I'm John McElroy, and we thank you for joining us tonight where the Bentonville Tigers have claimed a victory 35-28 over the Mill Valley Jaguars. Join us next week for the conference opener when we return to Tiger Stadium to take on the Harbor Wildcats. But for now, so long, everyone.